1.3 billion tons of food are wasted globally each year, constituting nearly 10% of global annual greenhouse gas emissions. By wasting food, we are not only perpetuating climate change, but also wasting the cropland, water, and energy used to grow the food. Where does all this wasted food go? 50% of the mass in landfills is food waste. When dumped into landfills, food is trapped without oxygen and cannot decompose, creating methane gas. This methane gas is about 25 times more potent than carbon dioxide, resulting directly in greenhouse gas emissions. So what are some ways to combat this issue? Freeganism, by definition, is a lifestyle based on a minimal consumption of resources, namely eating otherwise discarded food. Each freegan has different motivations behind their freegan lifestyle, whether it be simply saving money on food, standing up to the modern consumerist culture, or attempting to reduce the food industry's impact on the environment. All freegans, however, sustain themselves mostly through thrown away food, clothes, and goods. Freegan methods of attaining food vary. Some might dumpster dive, others might take their friends' expired food, while others simply scrape leftovers from plates in restaurants. In an effort to better understand freeganism, we reached out to someone in the local community thoroughly experienced in this lifestyle. Meet Maximus Baler. An alum of Tufts University, Maximus discovered dumpstering while living in the Tufts Crafts House and has been at it ever since. After graduating Tufts, Maximus founded Greene's Kitchen, a mobile kitchen operating solely on dumpstered food. We decided to get involved by dumpster diving with Maximus to provide food for Greene's biggest annual project, Honkfest. In just one night and one dumpster, we managed to recover almost $1,600 of perfectly good Odwalla products thrown away in just one day. Due to impending expiration dates, Odwalla disposed of these bottles before they reached the shelves, a practice common in grocery stores around the globe. Maximus told us more about this issue.
Approximately 40% of our food gets thrown away. 40% of the food that's grown in the US gets thrown away, and maybe 10 or 15% of that is at grocery stores, and the vast majority of it is actually on the farm.
Given freegans' unconventional methods of gathering food, it's no surprise that there is a stigma surrounding the movement.
The dumpster is this symbol that says, oh, all the food in it is bad, or all the food in it is poison even. By dumpstering, I can feed myself, and I can feed the people I care about most, and I can feed a festival of 400 musicians.
Unfortunately, due to this stigma, it is easy for people to overlook the many positive impacts the movement has.
Is dumpster diving saving the environment? Well, no, because it's contingent on monoculture and a capitalist food system, and it's not actually doing anything to alleviate those things, right? Because if those things weren't there, then I wouldn't be able to dumpster dive.
While dumpstering has its benefits, such as saving money and reducing food waste, dumpstering itself is not an environmental solution. In that regard, freeganism is not a solution, but a band-aid. While it initiates a conversation about sustainability and food waste, it does not ameliorate the larger issue at hand. The cultural environment that we live in today is defined by overpopulation and a release of greenhouse gas emissions that result in climate change. Climate change is already affecting us today and will only escalate in severity for generations to come. While freeganism is an important part of a cultural shift against consumerism, it is just one of a myriad of ways to impact our food system for better. As consumers, we can ask for smaller portions at a restaurant. We can understand that expiration dates are often arbitrary. We can get involved on campus by talking to our eco-representatives about sustainability. Ultimately, we can even influence policy and common culture surrounding the food system. We don't expect everyone to start dumpster diving, but don't let your eyes be bigger than your stomach and eat all the food on your plate.